Hi traders, just quickly go through a couple of trades. On this pound, I started to buy this yesterday, around about the, I can't remember where it was now, started to buy this around about here and it failed. I bought down here at 152, just above this monthly S1, and slightly above. I've got about 15 points profit at the moment. So I've got a relatively tight, I'm risking hardly anything, so just to see if that can pick up. We'll go through the daily in a minute. I took oil about an hour after the invents, because every time the oil gets this oversold, it runs. Took it off a little bit too quickly. I took it off at this 50%, so I bought it here where that line is after it came off the monthly pivot, and then took it off at that resistance here. So actually I saw a couple of 5-minute trades here. I could have got another few points out of here. Unfortunately I didn't get, wasn't on my screen for the entry. I did trade the pound yen this morning. Took some moves into that resistance there. Excuse me, and I just left it. I mean, it looks a bit dodgy there at the moment, so I left it. Right, dailies quickly. We are. This is the pound yen daily. We're right under this trend line here, this channel. So R1 is a major area resistance, and we've got divergent RSI. So we might well start to top out here. So I personally wouldn't do anything with it. What I would do is I would look to see if we drop back to. We start breaking down here, we might well just eke our way along and then bust up. I would look at these support areas here around about the 1500 area, but that's not a great close, so I wouldn't swing trade it. Pound US dollar is, so we're just on the 50% now. That's one reason why I liked it. So we've come underneath monthly S1 and we're just trying to cling on here. So shoulder, head, shoulder. So what I'm looking for is this to come up here to complete the shoulder. Then I'm long here with a tiny stop, a little bit of a buffer, and looking to see if I can take it up to around about the 300, 350 mark, and then get short up here, ready for this to complete the right hand side of the shoulder, and then see if we can get some selling down here. That's my plan. Euro is just, wow, it's I think 9 European countries are in recession, judging by data today. So Euro is very, very weak. 910 is to be shorted. If we see 12910, that is to be shorted. Aussie, just not doing it. Actually, that is a hammer-like bar down there. But extreme RSI, and we are close to monthly S3. I would do a cheeky trade down there. 98.40, if we see that tomorrow, and then I've got an alarm. You can see I've got an alarm down there. I've already had this idea. Sorry, I thought this was new to me. It's not. If 98.40 gets seen tomorrow, I would nibble at a long there. Oil in the daily is another one of these bars like Friday. Now if you notice what happened, we're underneath this trend line here, series of lower highs, came right, there's the monthly pivot I went long on. If you look at what happened last time we had this, we drifted lower. We are currently below the 8 but just on the 21 EMA. I would, how would I do this? Because I mean these are sort of to me these are hangman bars that create downdraft. So I would look for any short signals in the 60-minute. We're still under the 60-minute 50, so I would look for that to short. The FTSE is currently holding up, but we are very, very extended. And a little bit of a hangman, yeah, a bit of a hangman bar up there, so we might be seeing the tops of these markets. Let's see how that closes, because we've got 2 hours of trading here. US dollar yen, so I'm flitting around a bit. That's potential reversal bar up there. That's extended. The US dollar Swissie's got a massive pin on the top of that. So I would look. So to sum up, I would short 9.10 in the euro. I would just keep shorting that until it arrives at some major support, 127.44. I am nibbling long on the pound, but I'm not sure that's going to work. If it doesn't work, I'm practically break even on that. So I'm just, if I'm going to short anything, I want to short this euro. But we are just too extended down there at the moment. In fact, the daily's not extended. Okay, let's quick look around a couple of other things. The beans have not been great this year. They're really moving in quite small ranges. So it almost, I feel we need a good sort of thrust to the downside over the summer, and then I would look into this fib zone, and then I would start to buy that up. Gold is just, the strength in the dollar is just killing it. Apparently India have increased their import tax on gold, so that, India is a major market. Look at some bellwether stocks. Rolls is holding up. Miles are very extended, but no sign of selling at the moment. Let's look at some Barclays. There's some bellwethers. Wow, that's a good day. Vodafone has a great day. That's holding up. That's engulfed a lot of price action. That's a very good close. We have a gap at 196, which we haven't quite closed yet. And the US stocks, all bellwethers are flying. There's Bank of America. Ooh, let's see if that gets a topping tail. That would be a great short. If that topping bar lasts. Apple's weak. I've sold Apple up here, and you can see that sort of distribution pattern. It's a very interesting distribution pattern coming into a monthly support there. I've got an alarm set for 420, which we are not that far off to consider a buy down there. Okay, that's all I've got for you, so I hope that helps, and see you in the next update.